Assalamu alaikum, my dear brothers and sisters. Welcome back to our channel. Today, we are going to discuss on how these 10 things you should keep to yourself abducted from the secrets of Stoicism. It'd be wonderful if life never tempted you, if you could just go day to day, winging it and always do right. But that's not how the world is. That's not who you are. If left to our own devices, with enough opportunities, eventually we'll mess up, we'll drift, we'll stray. That's why the greats have what Marcus Aurelius called epithets for the self, or what General Mattis has called flat-ass rules. Know what you stand for and stick to it, he said. Draw the line and hold it. What is Stoicism? Stoicism, in theory, is a philosophy. As a practice, it is a set of rules to live by. The Stoics believed that life was complicated, more importantly, that it was exhausting. So to create rules was to help ensure that we stay on the right path, that we don't let the complexity and the nuance of each individual scenario allow us to compromise on the big, high standards we know we hold. Greatness is not always synonymous with the common indicators of success. As Seneca explains, success comes to the lowly and to the poorly talented, but the special characteristic of a great person is to triumph over the disasters and panics of human life. You can be lucky or born into advantageous circumstances and appear successful to most of society without making any meaningful progress of your own. But if you want to be more than a shell and develop the substance that sets apart the greats, you need the endurance to stick it out, handle rejection, and embrace prolonged periods of intense learning. There are no shortcuts. At the end of the day, the only real way to develop mental toughness is by putting yourself out there and learning how to effectively deal with whatever that comes your way. For most, including myself, mental toughness is hard-won. But once you cultivate this ability, the playing field shifts in your favor. You just have to determine what's sustainable and what's worth seeing through. Over the years, I found a few effective strategies with their roots in Stoicism that have helped me to begin developing greater resilience. In this video, the author discusses subjects that should be kept secret as a Stoic and never reveal to anyone. These secrets hold immense power, serving as both shields and swords, guarding us from harm and preserving their dignity. The ancient Stoics knew the secrets well and practiced a discipline of silence and discretion that protected them from harm and preserved their dignity. One of the topics discussed is the silent battles we face behind every face we encounter. These narratives, woven from challenges and personal struggles, often hold immense power because they mold us, shape our perspectives, and push us to our limits. Just as the toughest steel is forged in the hottest fire, we should not bottle everything up, but rather choose to confide in those who have earned the privilege of our trust. Sharing these battles is a prerogative, and one should tread carefully, sharing only with those who have earned the privilege of their trust. The author also discusses the whispers of self-doubt, which are the clandestine residents of the mind nudging us away from our potential. While it's tempting to shout out these insecurities, hoping someone will refute them, a Stoic understands the gravity of keeping them sheltered until they're fully acknowledged and addressed. In the silent arena of introspection, the author suggests that confronting our internal dialogues instead of amplifying them for the world can be a transformative experience. The author also discusses the importance of holding on to your future plans with a quiet dignity rather than letting them become dinner table chatter. Holding on to your aspirations, dreams, and ambitions with a quiet dignity signifies a powerful understanding of the world's dynamics. The author emphasizes that there's value in taking a more measured approach by keeping your future plans secret, allowing yourself the freedom to adapt and change without external pressure. The author also discusses the tempt of excessive comfort, which might seem counterintuitive, but has inherent wisdom in keeping our regular foray outside of comfort a secret. When we share every challenge or venture outside our norm, the intent often shifts suddenly. The Stoic approach isn't about external validation, but about internal growth. The next time you decide to wake up earlier to read or walk in the rain to feel alive, keep it to yourself. The author emphasizes the importance of keeping secrets and maintaining a sense of silence and discretion when dealing with personal struggles and challenges. By doing so, you can protect your ambitions, grant yourself the freedom to adapt, and always move ahead in the face of external pressure. Challenges we face in life. In today's rapidly changing world, our challenges are real and significant. These challenges, especially those we quietly embrace, shape us into the versions of ourselves we often forget exist. It is okay to bask in comfort, but take secret strolls into the unfamiliar, as they are there that we find the versions of ourselves we often forget exist. Our vulnerabilities and weaknesses are important aspects of our human nature, and they deserve protection, not exposure. Treating them with reverence is crucial, as they are markers of past wounds, lessons learned, and even the fear of future battles. Broadcasting these vulnerabilities can make us susceptible to external judgments, which can sometimes skew our own understanding or acceptance of them. By privately acknowledging these points, we fortify ourselves, ensuring they are not exploited or misunderstood. Throughout history, many figures were acutely aware of their vulnerabilities, but chose to keep them close, using them as motivators rather than deterrents. Abraham Lincoln faced numerous failures and battled bouts of melancholy instead of publicizing these struggles, internalizing them to shape his empathy and leadership. Julius Caesar's vulnerability was his trust in close allies, culminating in his tragic end on the Ides of March. Casting grudges is like drinking poison and expecting the other person to perish. However, choosing to process personal grievances internally as a Stoic promotes inner equilibrium and self-mastery by choosing not to vent every irritation. This leads to inner resilience and learning to tackle problems internally without scattering energy outward. Introspection is essential when dealing with personal grievances, as it allows us to question the validity of our feelings and control them if necessary. For those that are valid, tackling grievances head-on rather than just discussing them can be far more satisfying and productive. Personal achievements and successes have a quiet satisfaction in achieving something, but the rush of the modern world often compels us to broadcast these moments. The Stoic path urges us to embrace and cherish our accomplishments internally rather than seeking external validation. Genuine broadcasting achievements can sometimes dilute their significance, turning profound personal milestones into mere conversation topics. Embracing success with humility doesn't downplay its significance, it reinforces it. The modern era, with its constant connectivity, poses unique challenges, but also offers opportunities. The next time you achieve something, take a moment to feel it, cherish it, and decide thoughtfully whom to share it with. The quiet desires of your heart have always been whispers in our hearts, often drowned in the cacophony of our daily lives. While it is natural to want to share these fleeting moments with others, voicing these dreams prematurely might lead to them getting trampled upon by the unasked opinions of others. Therefore, our challenges are real and significant in our rapidly changing world. Recognizing and nurturing our vulnerabilities and strengths is crucial for personal growth and self-reliance. By embracing silence and embracing the quiet desires of our hearts, we can create a more fulfilling life. How ancient scholars embraced silence. Socrates, a revered philosopher, once said that dreams whispered to the heart are for the soul, not the crowd. His absence of direct writings lends an air of mystery around his true beliefs and personal desires, which may never be revealed. This serves as a powerful reminder that not everything needs to be laid bare, and some treasures are best kept close to the chest. In today's world, where everything is on display, it is important to savor the dreams you haven't yet shared. Allow them to grow in the silences of your heart, and when they are strong enough to face the world, guard them, for they are your secret strength and quiet song of hope. Personal progress is a precious treasure, and when a caterpillar cocoons, there's a profound transformation occurring within, invisible to the external world. The importance of keeping the details of personal growth to oneself is undeniable, but not all treasures are meant for display. Sharing can be therapeutic or motivational, but the Stoics emphasize the significance of reflection over proclamation. In today's world, documenting life has almost become second nature, and the rush to share personal milestones can sometimes overshadow the essence of the experience itself. Before sharing, pause and ask yourself if this is for validation or genuine connection. Drawing upon the Stoics and Marcus Aurelius' meditations, it is important to recognize that the universe is transformation, and opinions about it are many. The gentle flow of emotions, such as happiness, sorrow, love, and anger, is deeply personal and often complex. While it is common to publicly wear our emotions on our sleeves, Holding some feelings close is not about suppression, but about understanding that emotions are deeply personal experiences. The renowned Stoic Marcus Aurelius, the Emperor of Rome, captured his personal reflections filled with profound emotion in private notes, which we now know as meditations. These were not grand public proclamations, but intimate musings meant for himself. When emotions surge, give them space and let them breathe. Your personal journey through life doesn't need an audience, and some are best traveled solo, only to be shared when the heart truly wishes. Your support is the cornerstone that allows us to keep bringing enlightening content to every corner of the world. The ancient Stoic philosophers imparted great wisdom on living a good life. Stoicism emphasized the cultivation of wisdom, self-discipline, and inner tranquility through deliberate choices. Despite the fact that Stoicism was founded over 2,300 years ago, its precepts are still very relevant for finding contentment today. These Stoic choices have enduring importance and relevance. The ancient Stoics gave a timeless knowledge foundation for living with purpose, morality, and tranquility. Their ideas about choosing choices that benefit ourselves and others are still relevant today. While some consider Stoicism to be antiquated, its essential teachings on good thinking patterns and living well correlate closely with modern psychology. The 10 Stoic choices mentioned here promote self-awareness, resilience, compassion, and eudaimonia, or the sense of a well-lived life. The Stoics understood that hardship and uncertainty would always be with us. They demonstrated that wisdom, justice, and self-mastery are still attainable to anybody who seeks them. These ideas provide sustenance and guidance through life's ups and downs. The ancient Stoics stand out as models of humane and growing lifestyles. May we continue to learn from their thoughts in order to live nobly. We construct lives of purpose and delight by choosing Stoic choices. Thank you for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, like, comment, and click the bell button to subscribe our channel.